This is what's right with teenagers, right here. Well, it's about that time that we wrap it up for the day. We have one more tune that we would like to play for you, but before we do that, we would like to thank a number of people. First and foremost is Travel Town. Donna Choi and Travel Town have given us this venue to perform, and at this time of the year, we have a wonderful auditorium on our campus, but we share that auditorium with 3 schools. And at this time of the year, everyone wants to have their awards ceremony and so forth and so on. So the schedule becomes very impacted. And we, a couple of years ago, kind of got nudged out of the rotation there. So we were searching for a place to perform. All of a sudden, we didn't have a venue. And so I was thinking, man, where could we go that people would already be going, a destination place where they already appreciate this kind of music. In fact, they're already piping in the very same music that we're playing of the same era. So I contacted Americana at Brand. I thought, what a great place to have a concert. It's a win-win. High school gets to show off, you know. The business is supporting the high school. We're bringing people in. We're already playing the music that they play. A year of trying, and I just could not get an answer. So we're running out of time, and we need a place. And earlier in the year, Donna and Travel Town, they have Depot Day, and I believe that's in October. And yeah, and we're going to be doing that again, right? This is Donna, by the way. Please give her a hand. So I, out of desperation, total desperation, I called Donna and I asked her, is there any possible way that we could have our final concert of the year at Travel Town? And rather than saying what I was used to, well, that sounds like a great idea, let me talk to my people about that and I'll get back to you. You know what that means, I will not get back to you. And she said exactly the opposite. She said, yes, we will do it and we'll figure out how to do it. There was no hesitation, so I'm eternally grateful for that gesture, giving these people a chance to show off what they do and all of the hard work that has gone into this. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you everyone for coming today. Thank you. I really appreciate Mr. Reese's words, but you know, we heart you guys. Hoover Jazz rocks our world in more ways than one, and we are so happy to have you guys here. I mean, what you guys do, I remember that Martin Reese was like, you know, I'm going to make sure that they are exactly up to par. He has a very high standard, as I'm sure you all know, and proof is in the pudding. The kids sound awesome, and you make us look good, so it's easy. So we love Hoover Jazz. Thank you guys all for coming. Oh yes, I'm supposed to say, I'm doing your job. No, you're doing my job. He's telling me, don't forget to shop in our gift shop. For National Trade Day, we have the gift shop open, and soon we'll have the new gift shop open over there. And I'm sure we'll be talking about you guys playing for that. So please patronize the gift shop, keep the trains alive, and thank you all for coming.
Thank you, Donna. As you might imagine, I mean, the look of the band is just fantastic. They look absolutely pro. That costs money. That's very expensive. Just the music stands alone are enough to put us under financially. We are very, very fortunate to have had a member of our city, a member of our community that has supported each of the Glendale schools, and I think that each school probably feels this way about Mr. Johnny Harrison, formerly of Lexus of Glendale, because he has contributed to each in major ways, enough that any one school would be enough to say, Mr. Harrison, you've done enough. That you're over the top already. But he's done this for each school in our district. We in Herbert Hoover Instrumental Music are particularly blessed, even amongst that group of schools, because he has been responsible for providing instruments, uniforms, equipment, travel. This very truck, which was donated by one of our boosters, you probably can tell it's a retired U-Haul truck. Well, the reason it looks custom like that is Mr. Johnny Harrison. And to give you an idea of the type of man he is, I contacted him, and mind you, I have never asked Johnny Harrison for anything. He has always been the proactive one, asking, what do you need? What do the students need to be successful? What can I do to help? I contacted him and I said, Johnny, we've got this new truck. I am not asking you to pay for anything, but you're in the automotive industry. I need to know about vehicle wrapping. I don't know anything about this. I've discovered that painting a truck this size is out of our league. And he said, oh yeah, we use vehicle wrap, and it's a great deal. Hey, let me have one of my guys come out and look at the truck and just give you the professional's advice on this. And so we set up that appointment. And before I know it, they had taken the truck and they had vehicle wrapped it on their dime. So this is Mr. Johnny Harrison, and he means the world to this program. The wonderful things that we've been able to accomplish in the past 7 years that I have been there, almost every single student here is also a member of our marching band. And this year we were the state champions in marching band. Yeah. Congratulations to them. That's a lot of hard work and discipline. There's no way we could have achieved that without a donor like Johnny Harrison. So I do like to always give him a nod no matter what type of public performance we are doing. He deserves a great deal of our success. Also, I would like to thank our Hoover Instrumental Music Boosters, the parents who are involved in doing all of the truck driving, the fundraising, all of the behind-the-scenes thankless stuff. They do, and they do at such a high level. They are the envy of other groups. There is no other group on our campus that even approaches the level of this group of people. So, students, if we could thank our boosters. Kids don't play like this naturally. They need instruction, and we have some just marvelous instructors of music throughout our district at each of the 3 high schools and the middle schools that feed us. Our feeding program is Toll Middle School, and that's Mr. Brad De La Garza. Most of our students have been through his program. It is because of him that we have this solid foundation that these students can do what they did for you today. So thank you to Mr. De La Garza. Obviously, the administrators of a school determine the success of any program. If it were not for their support, we could not do this. It would be impossible to do this. So thanks to the support of our administration, we have such a fantastic arts department that it's such an unusual thing to have across the nations a group of administrators, the entire team, that really promote and support this. So thanks to them, as well as GUSD, Glendale Unified School District. Okay, so let's, I'm really kind of tap dancing up here because they're at the end of a very tough set. And you may not be aware of it, and we try not to let you be aware of it, but they're doing a pro set, and they don't have pro chops. These are kids who, in many cases, have learned their instrument since they've been in high school. And now you've seen almost every kid in the band stand up and blow a solo for you. That is an incredible, incredible feat. And so I'm just giving them a little time to get a little blood back in the chops before we play for you a very, very cool chart. I think this is, if not the favorite, in the top 2 of the band. We just put this into the rotation. This is a chart by Charles Mingus, and it is from an album entitled Blues and Roots. It was recorded in 1959, released in 1960, and I did say that most everybody has soloed in the band, and you've seen every one of our sax players get up and solo, except for Javier down there on the end. This is his turn. This is called Monin by Charles Mingus.
Mm-hmm.